Tonight, Prime Minister Alan Chastanet announces new COVID-19 protocols. 5 countries suspend the use of the Oxford-AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine after claims of increased risk of blood clots. The EU challenges those claims. And the president of the Carnival Bands Association says there has yet to be any consultation with the organization about a proposed virtual carnival as announced by the culture minister. The details of these stories and more coming up.
This is the Hot 7 Nightly News with Lovelace and Amy Joseph.
Good night. It is Thursday, the 11th of March, 2021. Welcome to the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. I'm Lovely St. Amy Joseph. Thank you for joining us. Prime Minister Alan Chastanet has announced new COVID-19 protocols. An official video statement on the matter was released on Thursday as news began to circulate that the Prime Minister had disclosed such information on a radio program.
Following a meeting of the National Emergency Management Advisory Committee, NEMAC, and based on advice from the Command Center, the government of St. Lucia has amended the COVID-19 prevention and control protocols effective Wednesday, March 17, 2021 until April 16, 2021. Among the decisions announced was a curfew adjustment effective March 17th during the hours of 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. daily. During the Easter weekend, April 2nd to the 5th, the curfew will run from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. daily, and thereafter it will go back to 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. All business operations and commercial activities must end by 8 p.m. daily, as guided by curfew enforced through the state of emergency. This requires all businesses, including supermarkets and restaurants, to completely shut its doors and business activities by 8 p.m. in order to curb movement past 9 p.m. The sale of alcohol is permitted at supermarkets, mini-marts, gas stations, restaurants and bars. Standalone bars to operate during the business hours of 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., allowing only takeaway services. Licensed restaurants are permitted to serve liquor as part of dine-in services only.
European countries, including Denmark, Norway, Austria, Italy, and Iceland, have suspended use of the Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine after reports of blood clots in vaccinated people. There were also reports that a 50-year-old man had died in Italy after developing deep vein thrombosis following a dose of the vaccine. The European Medicines Agency is now launching an investigation, but says that at present there is no firm evidence to suggest that the vaccine is linked to any increase in risk of blood clots and that incidents of clotting had not been reported in the UK. The European Medicines Agency said on Thursday that the vaccine's benefits continue to outweigh its risks and that the vaccine can continue to be administered while the investigation is ongoing. A mother is using every medium possible to implore her 14-year-old daughter. Diana Charmaine, who resides in La Toc Castries, says her daughter, Faria Charmaine, was last seen on Tuesday, the 9th of March. The teenager is a former student of the Choiseul Secondary School but was transferred to the Patricia James Secondary School in Vide-Bouteille. The last sighting of the 14-year-old was in the Cicero community, and this was according to a report from an aunt of the teenager. The worried mother says this is unlike her daughter. She also disclosed that she had received some news of the teenager's whereabouts.
She never ran away before. She have never left home before. She never left home to go anywhere, run away. She never ran away before. So we're not sure why she ran away because we don't have any information about why, but we are getting calls that she with a male individual around that live in the La Toc area.
Charmaine says whatever the circumstances, she just wants her daughter back in her care.
We all praying for her safe return, and we just want her home safe. So wherever you are, Tadia, and you were in us, we want you to come home.
The concerned mother is asking anyone with information about her daughter's whereabouts to contact her at 730-3313 or the nearest police station. A grieving father is distancing himself from a statement made by Health Minister Mary Isaac in relation to the murder of a young woman believed to be his daughter. Robertson Henry is denouncing the manner in which he says the statement was used and misconstrued. He says he is appalled that anyone would use such a situation for political mileage.
Then we had the young girl that a month ago or so, she was found, she was raped, murdered and burnt.
Well, we don't know if alcohol had anything to do
Well,
with this.
all the reports are indicating that she was drinking with some friends. So that is how it started. And then she disappears, and then she reappears, dead, burnt. I can never forget that image.
This was the statement made by Health Minister Mary Isaac on radio talk show Newspin earlier this week, which landed her in hot water and led to a backlash from women's advocates, as the minister was seemingly suggesting that the homicide victim, whose body was discovered along the Pigeon Island Causeway in January, died as a result of her irresponsible behavior. Amid the firestorm, the minister has since clarified her statement, insisting that her words were misconstrued. Although the identity of the female body is yet to be confirmed, one man purporting to be her father has come out to defend the minister, stating that her statement was deliberately twisted for political mischief. Robertson Henry said the audio clip was not a true reflection of the whole statement made by Isaac, and so he denounced any reference or connection between what the minister said and his daughter's murder.
St. Lucia has always been grappling with an alcoholic problem. This I know too well from family members' experiences, to my being a founding member of the Drug-Free Club movement, and having seen firsthand the resulting destructive nature of uncontrolled drinking of alcoholic beverages. However, for a person and or persons to edit an audio clip to their liking and make reference to my daughter's murder to gain political points is shameful, and I demand a full retraction of such. Friend or no friend, I do not support such practices.
Henry went on to say that this behavior is indicative of an inhumane side of St. Lucians.
The pain I felt when I received the news on January 24, 2021 is still an ache I have to deal with every day and every night. The pain felt by her mother, her sister, her uncles, aunts, and friends continue to hurt their being day in and day out. Therefore, there is no excuse for anyone to edit an audio clip and use someone's death just for political mileage. We need to be more humane towards each other in our actions, especially in times like this. If the COVID-19 pandemic failed to bring out the human in us, then how can we sincerely hope to rebuild this nation and by extension the wider Caribbean post-COVID-19? We all have mothers, fathers, a family, and when death comes in all its ways, there is no excuse for others to be joyous over the death of someone.
Henry implored St. Lucians to keep politics out of his daughter's tragic demise. He went on to thank all the people who have been part of his support system during his time of mourning. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez.
You're watching the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. Still to come, the president of the Carnival Bands Association says there has yet to be any consultation with the organization about a proposed virtual carnival as announced by the culture minister. The director of Baudelaire says don't expect luxury accommodation at the prison. And the president of the National Association of Early Childhood Practitioners speaks on the reopening of preschools come April.